Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled, if I'm not sure what bracha to make on the various foods, can I just go ahead and have a piece of bread and that will cover everything? So it sounds like great advice. I have breaded chicken, schnitzels, and with the covering on, with the breadcrumbs on it. I have a rice cake, I have this kind of food. I just don't, I'm all confused. If I learned through it and I don't, and there's this sheet and this opinion and that opinion, I just didn't learn the topic, I don't know what the bracha is. I say, you know what, I'm not going to just say shakal, that's totally wrong. Just shakal on food because I don't know what it is, that's wrong. Shakal only covers b'diavad, that's not what I'm supposed to do. So you know what I'll do, I'll just do a Hamozee, and a Hamozee covers it. Sounds like great advice, except one problem. The Mishnah Berurah in Kuf Ayin Zayin says, wait a second. He goes to Chayadam, Maganavim, a lot of others as well, that say, when you make a bracha on bread and that covers the meat, the cholent, the fish, the tuna fish, whatever you're having, it's because the bread's the ikar, that's the main food, and everything else is secondary. But if I don't want the bread, how do I say the bread's the ikar, the main part of the meal? I don't even want it. So I'm not disgusted by it. Obviously, I'm eating it, but I don't really want it. I'm just having it to get out of my question on the other foods. So Mishnah Berurah says it's not simple to say that bread magically covers everything. It's only when that's truly the ikar, and then everything else is secondary. He says not so simple. And therefore, in such a case, it would probably be best to learn the halachot and say the bracha on each food, because this is, you're trying to save a question on which bracha to make on which food, which is noble. But then you're jumping from one problem to another one and getting yourself into a suffix that maybe this bracha Hamozee really doesn't cover everything when the bread is not really the ikar as far as you're concerned. Shalom.